I'm a maintenance technician with the Spartanburg County Parks Department, and in simple terms what that means is we're in charge of the athletic facilities.
So basically I take care of soccer fields and the grass parts of baseball fields.
So let's get started and we'll prepare this ball field for play this evening. I have the pleasure of making sure that it stays in great condition so everybody that comes here can have a lot of fun.
One of the main perks is like being able to be outside all day.
We'll take these puddle pillows and we'll just apply them like so.
We lay out all the soccer fields from scratch, and it's nice to see everything kind of come together, and then coming by here on a day where they're playing, and there'll be like little 6-year-olds playing, and it's adorable, and you're like, hey, we helped them do that.
Nobody will ever claim that we don't get dirty doing this job, but that's okay.
I also like how it's not always the same thing every single day.
One thing that I can say about working in parks maintenance is that it's never boring. It's not that you're not doing the same thing over and over again. I think of this field as a blank canvas, and I'm the artist and I get to create what this looks like. And so every field I always try to make it better than the last, and that's one of my personal mottos that I like to employ here with what I do in the Parks Department. You come into work every day and it's an adventure. I really enjoy it. We'll give it a nice good rake in right here. And then it's going to go to work soaking up the water.
Having a familiarity with like lawnmowers and small engine equipment is a plus, not a prerequisite. I mean, you can learn how to do stuff like that in no time.
I tell people it looks like the Mars rover. It's one of the unique pieces of equipment that we get to use here in the Parks Department.
You're gonna be outside, I would say a majority of the time. If you have a problem with that, it's probably not the place you want to work.
Once we clear that out of the way, we'll remove our base here. And then we'll take our base plug. It's just a foam base plug with the whisker so you don't lose its location. And we'll place that like so. Now it's time to drag a ball field. So let's go, shall we? Everybody will come up with their own process for how they drag a field. It's essentially like a snowflake or a fingerprint. No two are really going to be the same. We want them to enjoy the parks, but we want them to do it safely as well. Make sure this home plate is cleaned off. It's a bit rudimentary, but we can use our feet. After all, it is a baseball field. Dirt just comes with the territory. You can't be afraid to get your hands dirty, but that's okay. That's part of the fun. So I do primarily take care of baseball fields, soccer fields and the like. But then there's a lot more that goes into what we do here in parks maintenance. It's not just facility upkeep.
Planting flowers and planting bushes and trees and trimming trees and cutting grass. Cut down all the trees and make the actual disc golf course right when I first started working here. So it's nice to see something like that getting utilized by like a professional sport. You're
going to see us at all of these different parks doing a variety of things, and you'll see us working on fences. We maintain our playgrounds throughout the county that are used by our children.
I have a 5-year-old, and I like to see him come out and run around on soccer fields and play on the playgrounds, and especially in the summertime we have lots of families come by here pretty much daily. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll line our mark here right up with that first one. Same thing in the back. 1, 2, and 3. I like to call this the adult version of connect the dots. And so now that we're on our mark, it's away we go. And we'll follow that edge of the home plate right up to our top mark right there. And now we'll come along this line right here. And again, I emphasize that everybody is different. Everybody does it in a little bit of a different way. And then we start our journey to the outfield grass. And people can do this at various speeds. I don't do this very slowly, but at the same time, I try not to go too fast either. And then we'll finish our line. This canvas, as I would describe it, is now ready for use tonight by our fine park patrons and those we like to welcome here into our parks in the Spartanburg County Parks Department. We do encounter the same people and the same park patrons every day. And so over time, you are able to build a bit of a relationship with them. You get to know them, and they look forward to seeing you as much as we look forward to seeing them. And so the relationship aspect is a big part of it, and one reason that what we do is very enjoyable. To make like
maybe like a little kid's day, you know, when he doesn't get to go outside and play as much as he wants to. But today he got to go to the park, and there were so many different things for him to do at the park.